Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? I'm here. Music. This week has been interesting. I have no plans today. If you're expecting exciting plans, I've got no plans. I got some plans involving stuff about war never changing or something. I don't know. So I know we had a fun little joke on Tuesday when I tested positive for the coof, and it was like, oh, I got COVID. Yeah, no, I've been completely out since then. Like my whole week has been a complete write-off. I am like lethargic as heck. I have like no energy. It's been, I was like, oh, I'm getting over a sickness. But now that I'm not sick anymore, but like the lack of energy has like hit me. The past couple days have been interesting. And by interesting, I mean just completely exhausted. I've been completely exhausted. So I'm doing what I did last time I got COVID. I'm printing a full suit of armor. So that's kind of what I've been working on for the past 2 days is power armor. So we're gonna put a helmet together today, and then we're gonna print some stuff. That's kind of the plan. So I got the tunes playing, put me on the second monitor. I've got 3 printers going. I have been using the rat rig. The rat rig has been productive. It's actually been pretty good. But yeah, 69 sec, nice for the COVID fun. And for Mrs. Nero and Calvin, they were feeling fine. So they got sick before me. The little guy got like a, like nausea, like a stomach bug. We all got a stomach bug before I flew out. Like I started feeling the effects of the stomach bug like the Sunday at Smurf. I got it late, but everyone else got sick. But then I came back from Smurf and I still had the stomach bug and they were all good. And then after I got rid of the stomach bug, like I was like good for a day. And then I started getting like a runny nose and coughing, like a dry cough. And I was like, well, they didn't get that. I got it, but they didn't. And so on Tuesday, we did the test, and it's like, oh shoot, because I realized somebody's like, oh hey, does it smell like ozone? So I smelled the print and I'm like, wait a minute, I can't smell anything because normally PLA gives a smell. And then I huffed a bottle of ISO, like I smelled it and I couldn't smell it. And I'm like, maybe I do have it. So we did the test on air. And then the TikTok oh no song played, and then it turns out I have it. So all week I've been just like completely checked out. Like I wake up, bring the little guy to school, I come home, I try to, like, tomorrow's video is edited. It's live. If you're a Patreon supporter or a YouTube member, it's on the Discord. I'll link it for reaching out to you guys after. I'll do that after the stream because that's why I was late. I just I'm like, I gotta get tomorrow's video out. So I started editing and like, I would just zone out. It was not good. So yeah, that's been my week. The Rick, $5 cheers. Got my Moron serialized yesterday. Now you can see the super secret Discord channel. Yes, that's the secret Discord channel that doesn't exist, which also exists on my Discord for those that are YouTube members and Patreon supporters. Yes, I know I need to still set up Twitch to get Twitch primes in that too. I got to do that still. But also, YouTube rolled out a new feature. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry, I hit the add button. I didn't mean to hit the add button. I meant to hit, oh, I don't have it. No, dang it, I don't have it. Super chat, dang it. I thought I had it. Participants, insert at, dang it, I don't have it. YouTube just rolled out a thing where certain people on YouTube get like free memberships they can give out. I can give away like 10 memberships a month for free. I don't make any money off of it, but I can give away like 2 5-packs of gifted memberships a month, but I don't have it on my channel yet. Yeah, their YouTube ad, okay, the ad's my fault. I'm sorry. I hit the button. I hit the button. I didn't mean to. YouTube's like, hey, we have the ability to get there. Let me pull it up here. Let me pull it up here. So let me find it here. Let me find it here. Let me find it here. This. Okay. So YouTube posted this. Creators gifting thing. Now gift membership. So every month, eligible creators can gift 10 memberships a month. So on my page here, I just have like a plus money sign. And I'm like, oh, hey, is that the button? And I clicked it, and then it's like, no, that's the insert ad button. I didn't mean to insert an ad. I'm sorry. But I guess I'm not part of this. I thought I was. I got to look into that to see how I can get that. How do I get that? I want to give you guys free memberships. How do I do that? Guarantee if you're... You'll need to have channel memberships enabled on your channel. Offer a membership. Yeah, I meet both of these. Is not available for brand accounts. Okay. Click the icon on live chat. Select membership gifting. I don't have that. Maybe I have to be, 1 second. Maybe I gotta be in my own chat. Also, Jeff, holy shit, 100, cheers, appreciate that hugely. Oh my God, COVID really fun. Thank you. Cheers. So, okay, let me, I did, okay, woo, okay. So let's see, if I join my chat, show your support, membership gifting. Oh, dang it. Okay. Click gift 5 now. I don't have it. Oh, dang it. I don't have it. Hopefully it's not like landlocked. Like it's not like a super stickers, super chats, membership gifting, membership. Yeah, I am a, dang it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Aw, I'm sorry guys. I thought I'd be able to gift a membership. I cannot, it looks like it. YouTube won't let me. Oh well. But yeah, well, if that does come up, I'll give some memberships. We do have, don't forget the New Year's Eve, the New Year's Eve giveaway stream in 2 weeks. Not this Saturday, not next Saturday, Saturday after, so the 30th. Don't forget about that. So there will be giveaways. There will be giveaways. Okay, what do we do? I'm drinking Coke. I'm drinking Coke Zero. I'm exhausted. I can't imagine YouTube with ads. Okay. So, for those that are on multiple platforms, I stream on Twitch occasionally. I watch a decent amount of Twitch. Twitch has Twitch Primes, where if you link your Amazon Prime account with Twitch, you get a free Twitch membership every month, a Twitch sub. YouTube doesn't have an equivalent. I keep bugging YouTube, hey, tie premium with a free sub, or free membership. So that way, if you subscribe to YouTube Premium, you get a free membership you can give away every month, kind of like Twitch Prime, because that'll incentivize people to get YouTube Premium. And then also, you give away free memberships to people, because that's like, people on Twitch, that's a huge source of their income is Twitch Primes. So YouTube needs an equivalent. But anyways, what are we doing today? Power armor, power armor. Okay, what am I doing? We will do some printing later. We got to get printing going, because right now I've got the 3 printers I'm using for this project are actually got full plates we got to pull off. So what am I doing? Okay, CG Trader. Let me find the armor I'm using, because some people have been asking me. So Fallout the TV series is coming out in April. I would say I'm a fan of Fallout. Okay, I've played Fallout 1 and 2. And by played, I mean I played a couple hours here and there. I've watched YouTube like videos explaining the whole plot, so I know the plot of it. But you know, the games are old. They are old. I played the crap out of 3 when it came out. I played 4 when it came out. I haven't played 76 because it's dumb. But I like the world of Fallout. The Fallout world like is really interesting to me. Okay, it's for those that don't know, the whole set of Fallout it's the future, but it's the future of the 50s. Oh, for Rico Shame, how many measures were you going to gift? 5. You can give 10 a month, so I was going to do 5 now and then 5 later. Lars gifted 5 community memberships, so cheers, appreciate it. Don't worry about it. And New Vegas is awesome. Yes, the stories in New Vegas are awesome. So I love the story, but then the series came out, or they showed the trailer, and then they showed the power armor. So it's live action power armor. After the Mando suit, I wanted a new project for this year, and I've decided on this. Ooh. Close that. So this is what I'm okay for. Brico gifted 10 community memberships. Appreciate it. Yeah. This is what I'm printing now. It is a set of T45 power armor. Personally, I'm a fan of the T45. The T51 from Fallout 3, I don't really like too much. The T60, I kind of like, but I'm a fan of the T45. You can mix and match. I might end up grabbing some parts from other power armors and slapping it together, kind of like how I did my Mando, because, you know, why make it, you know, screen accurate when you can do what you want? It's a video game. The problem is I have no idea the scale. I've reached out to the creator of this and I'm like, hey, what's the scale of it? I don't have a 3D model of myself. And unfortunately, the way everything is, everything's in parts. So until I put something together, I won't actually know how well this will fit on me. And this is gonna be a project that's gonna be like over the year. This is not gonna be like ready for Murph. I would love to have this ready for Earth. That's kind of like the long-term goal is, or sorry, 3D Printopia. I would like to have this ready for 3D Printopia at the minimum, because that's an event I can actually go to and bring the armor. So yeah, printing a prop weapon and goes with, yes, oh yeah, we're gonna do the laser rifle. We're gonna do the laser rifle. T60 is, well, this guy has a few. So we're doing, here, let's open that. So this person has a few. Somebody linked me this in the Discord. I can't remember who, but they linked me this. They also have the Enclave armor. Where's the T60? So the T60, I think, like, yeah, open image in a new tab. There we go. So there's the T60 is a little too bulky, I think. So I'm going with the T45. Christopher, $5, cheers, or correction, 5 gifted memberships, cheers. So yeah, so I'm starting with the helmet because the helmet is basically your Bible with a lot of this. I find, now the thing is, power armor is supposed to be tall. You're supposed to be a tall son of a bitch in this thing. That's the problem. So I'm 5'9". I'm within average, but I'm not tall, okay? I'm not Joel. If I was like Joel or, you know, whoever the heck they got to fit into this suit, it would make sense. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I want something I can move in. It's like the Mando armor. My thing is when I go to events wearing armor, I like going up to the people wearing the Iron Man armor and doing this, okay? I like flexing on the people in the Iron Man armor with my, you know, full degree of mobility. Platform shoes, exactly. I'm gonna have to get some Dommy Mommy Goth stompers for this. MacBoy Pro gifted 20 community memberships. Appreciate it. Guys, it's a Friday Printn chill stream. Chill. I'm not even doing anything exciting yet. So what have I been doing? I've got, by the way, I saved this. Oh, this fell off. Look at this. This is on the LDO. This is on the LDO, printing with the 5 kilogram thick boy spool from Polymaker. That's ready. You ready for some support removal ASMR? For the small fusion cell fun. You need to use Armorsmith Designer to scale a suit. The problem is, though, I don't want to scale the suit, because if I scale the suit to fit me, it's a small power armor suit. Okay, so instead of looking super cool like this, okay, copy image, open up the advanced Photoshop software. So instead of looking all super cool, okay, instead you look, okay, you look like this. You look like that. I don't want to look like that. I want to be a big bulky dude. So I'm hoping the suit isn't scaled that much out, and we can kind of like fiddle, because a lot of it is proportional. So if I scale this 100% and the helmet just barely fits, that means if I scale everything else 100% and it's huge on me, I can't scale it down because then I look like a bobblehead. That's the problem I have with the Mando armor. That's why if you know my Mando armor, it's bulked out. I bulked my, let me find some pictures here. 3 models, nope, Nero 3D, import, Earth, view, large icons, Mando. So if you look at my Mando armor, okay, I'm bulked out in this. I actually have a lot of foam padding underneath the armor to like make it, hey, it's zombie. Like there's foam under a lot of this to give me like, oh, there you go. There's some power armor. So comparing scale, there's me next to some power armor. So a lot of it has to do with bulk. I find it like when I see people cosplay and they do like the Mando where it's like really thin, it looks like cardboard. Project R3D 20 memberships, cheers, appreciate it, guys. It's a Friday stream. Drywall stilts is an option. Soup cans, there we go. Soup cans. You know, if only I had machines that I could 3D print extensions for my body. Scale in Z, keep with width. Yeah, well, so we'll see. So anyways, I've printed enough that I can actually put the helmet together. So we're gonna put the helmet together. That's what we're gonna do today. I got my banana for scale. So today we're gonna put the helmet together and kind of see how it comes out. And then we'll start printing other stuff, and then I'll grab like the Prusa or something and we'll print like a Benchy or something for print and chill aspects. But just to put it in perspective, like scale wise, it's gonna be interesting because I don't want to like glue this together, because I've been talking with Adam from 3D Gloop about getting some of the ABS 3D Gloop that they have that's supposed to be better than acetone. So I don't want to like actually glue this stuff together yet, but I need to like attach it. So we're gonna be relying on our friend Blue Tape quite a bit today. Tim Hortons metal coffee cans. I won't lie and say I didn't do that as a kid. So I do know where you're coming from, Rose. Does it come with tabs in the model? It does. It does come with like little dowels essentially, but they don't really line up perfectly. And the problem is the way this prints, a lot of it kind of didn't print, unfortunately. But a lot of it just kind of lines up by the fact that it lines up. So we might be able to just kind of YOLO a bunch of this together and it might just kind of work, I'm hoping. I figure as we put more of it together, it should like line up more. We'll see. So we'll see. If this works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I was kind of hoping a lot of the time when you download a model for like a helmet, it'll have like the ability to print it in one piece. This model does not. It only comes in multiple pieces, which is kind of annoying because it means I have to like fiddle around to get it to actually stick together. Who designed the model? It's on CG Trader. If you search T45 on CG Trader, it's designed by 3D Printed Universe, and this guy has a bunch of armors. Somebody, the reason I'm using it, the only reason I'm using it is this is somebody linked it to me, and it looked probably the most put together of the armors I found online, and also it was 20 bucks. I found some other ones, but there were more. So, yeah. This guy. So the bamboo has been kind of a champ. I tried doing the filament rollover thing though, and it didn't work. And it was kind of annoying to me. Because apparently I haven't tried it actually with the AMS. I'm gonna start using it because I've got a bunch of like partial spools I wanna use up on this because it's all gonna be painted. So as you can see, like, like, I'm just gonna kill off like a bunch of those partial spools I have kicking around. I'm just gonna load the AMS with a bunch of partial spools and have it roll over just to get rid of like all these, like, you know, like this much ASA. What can I do with it? So I'm just gonna have like all kinds of cool colors, and then it's all gonna be painted. But the auto rollover didn't work. I had to like pull out the empty spool and put in the new spool, and it was kind of annoying. But like, look at these organic supports. Like, beautiful. I love organic supports for this kind of stuff. You have to tell it's the same color? I did. I told it I had 2 spools of black Polylite ABS, and it didn't roll over. So, like, seriously, these organic supports come off so easily. Setting has to be on, and the rolls have to be the exact same color. Okay, I'll play around with it after. We'll play with it on stream here. But like, look, these are awesome. I love organic supports. For prop stuff here, like the last time I did it, well, I didn't have organic supports. So I had to use like the old fashioned dumb supports that just wasted so much filament for the Mando armor. This is so much more efficient. It's insane. When I sent it from Orca Slicer. I don't use Bamboo Studio. I use Orca Slicer. Like look at that. It just done. I print with a brim because they're big ABS parts. Everything's ABS. Yeah, these are organic supports are bay. Thank you, Prusa, for coming up with those, and thank you, Bamboo, for borrowing it into your studio so that Orca can have it. Or did Orca put it in first? I can't remember. Either way, they're really nice. I like it. Let's go. Or they, no, Cura had tree supports. There's a difference between organic and tree supports. There actually is a difference between them. Okay, so this is, how does this work? Because that's the ear. I gotta pull up the armor here so I can actually see how this goes together. Because unfortunately, I don't really have like assembly files for this. I've just got these pictures. Okay, so this is the ear. So this goes like that? Oh, it goes like that, okay. Okay, that goes like that, okay. So I need some dowels. Hopefully I printed enough of these dowels. A little different from organic. Yeah, there is a difference. Hello from the Netherlands. Hello there. How are things in the Netherlands? Tell John I said hello. Okay, that's that, I guess. My organic support always tend to break. It's your gap. You need more of a gap. You're probably printing way too close. Get this man a roll of double-sided tape. I don't want double-sided tape. I only need to stick on one side. We're only sticking on one side here. There we go. I know you're getting a great view of all this too, I'm sorry. .24 Topsy. So I'm printing this on 3 different machines right now. I've got the Bamboo working because I'm doing filament rollover. So that's why I'm using the Bamboo, just so I can kill off some spools. But the biggest workhorse probably on this project will be my my 300 V2. because I'm feeding that Polymaker 5 kilogram spools, which I'll show you my super awesome setup with them in a second. Why don't you go in the hole? But also, it's got a 0.6 nozzle, so I'm printing everything with a 0.6 nozzle at 0.24 layer height. There we go. That did not work, but okay. Why not the VZBot? Because the VZBot's not enclosed yet. I probably will actually enclose it relatively soon now because I have a need for it. Because some of these parts are big. Apparently this is designed to like print on a CR10, I think. A CR10? Most fit a CR10, 300 by 300 by 400. But you'll see in a second here, when I load up some more files, there is definitely parts that are huge on this. The shoulders, we're talking like World of Warcraft, like Burning Crusade, orc warrior shoulders on this. This is a big chungus of a shoulders on this. They're massive. VZBot would crank out pieces the fastest. I don't really care so much about speed. I care so much about the parts being strong. And considering a lot of these parts are tall, slender pieces, I'd be a little concerned about trying to print stuff too fast and having stuff break. Or have like layer separation issues, essentially. I want this to be as strong as possible. I don't want this to break. I want this to actually be like, excellent. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So this goes like, how does this go? Like that, like that. That goes like that. Okay. I think we have a little bit of warping on a few of these, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. There's nothing a little adhesive and putty can't fix. Right? Right, class? Right. Whew. You want good prints, not fast. Yeah. Also, I'm going to be doing the same textured finish that I did on the Mando armor. And that should give it a pretty good cast. Because if you look at the armor from the show, it's not like shiny metal. It's like almost like it's got like a cast finish. So the finish that I'm going to be going with is going to be the same finish that I used on the Mando armor. So if you look at the, it's basically going to look like this. Okay. So it's going to have this kind of sheen to it. So it's going to be a metallic paint, but to get that finish, I'm going to spray it with the chip guard that I did with the Mando armor to give it that cast finish. So two things. One, that makes it so it's a more uniform appearance. So little imperfections don't stand out as much because everything's going to have like a finish to it. And two, you don't have to sand it as much because it fills a lot of like the very small voids. So what you do is you still have to Bondo it, or any of the really visible pieces. You're still going to have to, you know, go through with the this stuff. Okay. And you're going to have to sand it, and you're going to have to do all that, but you don't have to be like super anal retentive about it, like spending days getting it perfectly mirrored finish, because you're going to put a textured finish on it. So what you do, it's literally, it's rust check stone shield is what I use. And then I'm not going to use this because this was dark steel. I'll probably go with like a more cast iron or a steel finish instead of that, but we'll see. Current fave under 500. Okay. My current recommendation for around 500 is try and save up for a P1S. That's kind of my current recommendation for printers is, I think the A1 is I have a real, like, here's the thing. It's funny. It's literally Bamboo. Buy Bamboo. Because they're the most competitive printers in their segment right now. It is what it is. Why do I have grease on me? Anyways, their printers do what they claim, and they're very price competitive. So unless you want to like be super cheap and get like a Saval SV06, or you have principles like that, you know, because of some of the stances and positions of Bamboo themselves, you don't want to get one of their machines. They're really the ones in the market. However, they are really starting to do the Apple thing, where the A1 Mini, oh my God, it's so cheap, but the A1, it's only like $100 more. And you get a much bigger machine that you'll get a lot more use out of it. But then the P1S, it's only like $200 more than the A1. And that machine's enclosed and actually can do 100. Because I seen the heat, somebody did a thermal image of the bed on the A1 Mini. And like, yeah, it'll hit 100, except for this corner that's this big, that's 90. So I think it can do 80, and it can do 100, but it's good to 80, and then beyond that, it's like, So if you want to print anything other than PLA and PETG, yeah, you're saving a couple hundred by not getting an enclosed machine. But if you ever need to print anything enclosed, there goes your price difference. So it's kind of like, I think the A1 series is just, it's kind of like an entry-level MacBook. It's only there to get you to go up a tier. I got a feeling like, unfortunately, like, I got a feeling it's a lot like that, or it's just there to get you to go up a tier. Is this Fallout armor? Yeah, we're putting together a helmet, a T45 power armor helmet. I'd rather build an open source machine. Well, that's the thing. It depends on the person, because you have to understand, you know, I'm a Voron guy. Let's be honest. I'm a Voron guy. I love me open source printers. I am not the market. I am not the market. We are not the market here. Even just the fact that you participate in 3D printing discourse on my YouTube channel, on Twitter, on Reddit, you are not the market. That is not, the majority of people don't do any of that. They go, hey, I kind of want a 3D printer. They watch one YouTube video and they go buy whatever. And then they just use it. So yeah. Ballant, 3,500 Hungarian florins. Jo está, good evening, everyone from Hungary. Cheers. I hope you had a good dinner and you're not hungry. The A1 series, yeah. So there's that. Like, here's the thing. Like, the P1S is probably your best bang for your buck for a 3D printer you're probably gonna find. It's fast. It's enclosed. You're gonna be able to print all the fun materials you want to print. It's got a web interface. Like, it is kind of like the current like go-to brand point. Like the current, like, this is kind of what you want, printer. Is there a dowel that I'm missing in there? I am. I need to put a dowel in there. Am I smelling yet? I don't know. I haven't actually checked. Everything's been tasting real bland. Nope, still can't smell. Everything tastes really bland. It sucks. I made hamburgers yesterday, and I over-seasoned them. Okay, I over-seasoned. I did them on the griddle. I cooked them in, like, I cooked the bacon on the griddle. Then I cooked the burgers in the bacon fat with extra, like, salt, pepper, onion powder, with cheese. And I put the, like, spicy barbecue sauce on it, and I was eating it. I'm like, wow, gray mush. I was so disappointed. Polar Ted, $5. Cheers. Bamboo is an appliance. Yeah, nothing wrong with being an appliance. Like, you could tell, and the thing is, Bamboo is nailing it with their marketing. I'll be honest, Bamboo is nailing it with their marketing. Like, they know what they're doing, okay? They know what they're doing. I'm not saying what they're doing is bad. They know what they're doing. The fact that if I go watch a freaking James Ski YouTube video, the guy makes VR chats and random stuff, and he's got a Bamboo printer because they sent him one. Well, guess what? Somebody who doesn't know a lot about Bamboo or knows about 3D printing is watching a random video where a guy makes something with a Bamboo machine. Oh, hey, I'm gonna get one of those. It's the same reason Coke. There's a reason Coca-Cola still pays for advertising. You know, everyone knows Coca-Cola. It's so when you think, oh, I want a pop or a soda, you go, oh, Coke, like Coke, soda, you know, laptop, Mac, you know, console, Sony, right? Like you want your brand to be the thing associated with the market. And right now with 3D printing, it's 3D printing Bamboo, 3D printing Creality, 3D printing Prusa. Those are your big three in 3D printing for your average at home person. And Bamboo's coming up fast. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. So this is the top part of the helmet. Oh, cool, that sits right there. Cool, okay. War never changes, but assembly methods do. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little finagling with some fitting, but should work out pretty okay. There's definitely gonna be some fiddling. Are you acetone welding? No, I spoke with Andrew from 3D Gloop, and it looks like I'm gonna get a couple bottles of their adhesive, their ABS adhesive. I'm gonna try and get a couple bottles of it. I'd rather use that. I think it's a little bit thicker than acetone, because the thing is, like, acetone welding works really good when you have perfectly flat surfaces. But if you have like craggly surfaces, it doesn't fill. So it's good with like 2 parts, but the moment you have more than 2 things, you kind of run into issues. Also, the fact that I didn't trim these parts, so I got flashing on, or it's gonna make sticking it together gonna be kind of hard. Okay, whoa. Don't knock the helmet over. Okay. How many tabs did I print? Did I print enough tabs? I don't know if I did. I just kind of printed like a dozen. ABS cement from Home Depot. That would also work. That would also work. Like, are these tabs too? Oh, okay. That's, I'm not gonna be able to get into those. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Okay, the sniffling was gone. Does ABS cement work with ASA? It should. ABS and ASA are pretty similar. Like, there really isn't that much of a difference between the two. Like, functionally and chemically, they are pretty close. So you really shouldn't have too many issues. Yeah. Go. What's the project going to be in spools? I have no idea. I've got a 1 kilogram spool on the rat rig that's almost done that I'm using to print all the extra stuff. I've got a 5 kilogram spool on the V2, and then I'm running off spools on the Bamboo. I'm killing off partial spools on the Bamboo. That's what that's being used for. Where is... Do I need to... Am I running low on these already? Shoot. Nope, that's not it. This is it. Here we go. But yeah, I've used acetone. Like the Mando suit, the Mando armor is all ABS and ASA, and it's all acetone welded. So it does work with ASA. Also, everything is printed in Voron spec settings. So everything is like 3 walls. Well, 3 walls with the 0.6, 4 walls with the 0.4. So all the walls are like over a mil thick with like 25 to 45% infill. The reason is that way I can like sand the heck out of it and blend it. I don't have to worry about it like mismatch and whatnot too much. Hopefully, we'll see. So we'll see. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I'm not concerned about weight. Weight of the armor is not something I'm concerned about. I'd rather it be strong and last longer than it be lighter and easier to wear. Friction Dremel. The problem with friction welding is the finish is horrible. I know what you're referring to with friction welding. It is a thing. The problem is the finish is horrible because you end up like mushing it, essentially. Friction weld, then acetone. Well, here's the thing. You got to be careful with acetone because yes, you can use acetone to like smooth the surface. The problem is it also decomposes the plastic. So acetone you got to be careful with because it will break down your plastic. So what may end up happening is you might get like, it might sink. You might get sink points in it where it basically like sunk. And you don't want that. Because then you got to blend it more. Like when it comes to like finishing the part, then you've made yourself more work. Like when it comes to like putting this together final, I got a feeling I'm going to be doing some post-processing by hand before I glue it together. Like, so get some of like the smaller parts and do some like surface finishing, sanding like that. And then when I put it together, it's going to be like one piece at a time so I can like mold it into position. Because I've got some gaps. I've definitely got gaps for sure. There's definitely gaps in here. Because some of it may have warped slightly during the printing process. It's not going to be perfect. I know that. So you kind of have to hope you can, you know, bodge it together. But essentially, there we go. Where's my file? I gotta put the little gas mask thing in, otherwise it looks weird. There's that. Okay, See how well is printed. Mounting a HUD. No. The only electronics I might put in here are for the, I printed off the, like there's a, where is it? There is a light on the head. I may end up changing the light to actually put like an actual physical light in it and resizing it so I can use like a real piece of glass so it actually looks proper. We'll see. We'll see. Also, this isn't the fancy 3DO rat rig ASA. This is literally a spool of eSun ABS Plus that I've had for, I don't even know how long. That's been collecting dust I found in the basement. So I'm like, yeah, might as well use it. This is a Polymaker household now. Speaking of Polymaker, hey, do you want to win a spool of Polymaker filament? Because I totally forgot to announce that at the beginning of the stream. Enter for your chance, link in the video description. So this apparently just kind of plops in here. Oh shit, that actually just plops in there. Okay. How do I take this on? Yeah, it's a Polymaker household here, and Printn and Jesse and any other companies that make decent quality filament. Because, you know, why limit yourself to one? There we go. More tape. There we go. Okay, so now I try it on my head, I guess. One second. By the way, watch. Last one. Come on. There we go. Look at that. Organic supports. I freaking love organic supports. There we go. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So that's that. What are these? Are these the ears? I think these are the ears. No, these are part of the ears. So I got, oh, I didn't, oh, they're on the other one. Thoughts on Orca using tree supports, not organic? I prefer organic. I prefer organic. What PLA filament? Polymaker. I don't print a ton of PLA, I'll be honest. Are these the ears? Yeah, these are the ears. I have to do a little fitment, but we'll fiddle with those later because I'm not too concerned about the ears right now. Okay. Yeah, organic supports, baby. Freaking love organic supports. Orca has tree supports, or organic supports. You select tree supports, and then for the version of tree supports, you select organic. Okay, this one might require a bit more, but anyways, let's put the helmet on. You want to put the helmet on? Let's put the helmet on. What material do I print the most? ABS or ASA? I switch between the two depending on the color and what I have in stock, but they're both functionally near the same. Okay. So this will sit roughly about here. Yeah, because it's gonna sit right about here because you want it kind of angled down a bit. Plenty of room. Yeah, I probably could have scaled it down maybe a couple percent. But there we go. And it actually hides my beard, but you kind of want this size because this, like, if you look at it, like where the human would be, your eyes would be where the eyes are. And yeah, that's about the size, because it, like where it sits on my shoulder, right? That's roughly where a human shoulder, yeah, this is scaled roughly right. I think this is scaled kind of right. So yeah, so. War never changes, but manufacturing methods do. And for reference, banana for scale. I'm not building a soldier suit, I'm building a power armor. This is gonna take a bit. Pants never change, they do. So let's clean off this bed here. Yeah, sizing armor is always hard, and it's kind of, you either go for one of two things. You either go for comfortability or accuracy, and depending on the armor and like what your end goal is, it depends. Like for my Mando armor, I wanted comfortability. I scaled it so I would be comfortable in it, and it just happened to turn out okay. Although I did kind of have to fake it a bit with like the padding. I think this goes in here, and this kind of, there's a way this attaches. I can't remember how. Yeah, that goes there. We get a lens, which how am I bleeding? I'm bleeding. That ain't good. Armor Smith Designer's great software for scaling. Yeah, I haven't looked into it because one, I don't have a scale model of myself, and two, this armor is kind of weird because it's all different parts, so I don't have like a nice easy like drop in I could put in. And this kind of like, I think attaches like here somehow. Yeah, this attaches over the eye. There's like a whole eyepiece assembly. Is this the nose piece? I think this is one of the nose pieces. So that would stick in there. Do I have double-sided tape? I think I do have some double-sided tape. I just don't know where. It is cry when it's finished. Blood, sweat, and tears. Well, I've already like got a runny nose, so that counts for that part. Just take the measurements. Yeah, I probably should look into that. at some point. I might just YOLO it with this armor though, and just kind of, well, this is how this one turned out. Did I only print one of those? I did. I'm dumb. Why did I only print one of those? I needed 2. Unless it flew somewhere. It probably flew somewhere. Yeah, because that don't go there. Yeah, where'd the other one go? Oh well. I thought I printed 2 of these. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. But yeah. So there is test fit 1 of the Fallout armor. Also, I love how this band turned out. It just happened to turn out like one continuous band. So there we go. And then the ears will go in there. And then I think like these go on, yeah, these go in here. Yeah. So this kind of, let's see here. So this is kind of, I'm putting it all together. It's all got to come apart, but I just want to see how I'm invested in how the look's gonna look now. Nope. Yeah, it's like that goes there. Okay. Should I use a giant knife? Sure, why not? Ah, dang it, these. Okay, these organic supports don't want to come off. 1 second. I need a new blade on this knife. There we go. Remember, kids, don't cut towards yourself. Unless you're wearing an apron, because the apron protects you or something. I don't know. Don't do what I say. An army of V0s. Why get an army of V0s when I have an army of full-size Vorons? I'd recommend Armorsmith. Yeah, I'll take a look at Armorsmith after this. Don't worry, guys. I will take a look at Armorsmith. Please tell me it's not paid. Do I gotta pay for it? The problem with Armorsmiths, I'd have to like assemble all the parts of it into like one part and then try and put on the body. There we go. Okay, that's that. That's that. Okay, put these ears in. Okay, not that ear. I'll leave the one ear out. And how does this guy go? Does this just go on the side? It just kind of attaches right there. Whatever. Okay, I think that's all I can really put on for now. I got these guys. Oh, these go in here. Yeah. Yeah, these go in the back here. And then you get a hose. I need to get some hoses to connect from here to here. So these connect in here, I believe. Yeah, so that would go in there. But for now, I think, you know, considering I started printing parts, today's Friday, I started printing parts Wednesday night. So from Wednesday night to last night, because these prints on the machines finished last night at like midnight. So in a little over like 20, like what, 30 hours, I got this. Like, wow, this is heavy. There we go. Okay, I don't know about you, this looks pretty freaking cool. Yeah, wow, just putting a few things on it, holy shit. Like literally just putting a few parts on it did so much. Holy heck. Is that Razor Power? Yeah, it's Razor Power Arbor. Let me take some actual pictures of this. And I'll post them on the Discord so you guys can get like an actual look. Wow, that actually came out really good. That came out like actually kind of surprising. It needs a bunch of work. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not fitted. That's great. There we go. Is PLA an option? So here's the problem with PLA, okay? Here's the problem with PLA. Friends don't let friends print cosplay out of PLA, okay? Nothing is worse, okay, than you drive to the event, and then you get there, and you park your car, and you go inside to talk to everyone, right? Because you're a social butterfly. And as you're talking to everyone, your cosplay that you spent, you know, weeks working on is sitting in your car, and it's hot, and you go to get your cosplay, and it melted on you. Friends don't let friends print cosplay in PLA. Also, PLA is a nightmare to finish. It's really hard. You can't easily sand it. Adhesives aren't as good. There's 3D Gloop. 3D Gloop's amazing, but you know, it's not a material that's actually easy to work with. Versus ABS, where you just get you put a little acetone between and go, and it sticks together. It just works. So yeah. So now we need to print more. Now we need to print more. So there's the helmet. We'll put the helmet here for now. That looks so damn good. I am super happy how this turned out. Like, seriously. Look at that. I posted pictures of it on the Discord, so if you're on the Discord, I posted some nice, here, 1 second here. God damn! So obviously there's a whole bunch of stuff missing. There's like little clips that are supposed to go over the nose bridge here. There's hoses, like I'm supposed to have this is over, supposed to be here. It needs a bunch more, but this is gonna look good. Also, for those wondering at home, everyone put your guess in chat and how much it weighs. Put on, I already had it on. So again, it doesn't have everything on it, but as it is right now, put your guess in chat. And I'll make it easy, in kilograms. X.XX. Okay. 1.5, nope. 1300, 1.4, nope. 1.12, nope, nope, nope. 2 kilograms too high. 1.55 is close. 1.69, a little too high. Wow, you guys keep dancing around it. By the way, I'm totally not farming engagement on YouTube, by the way. 1.6, Jay Werner, you got it right. 1.604 kilograms. And we're not even like, we don't have any of these parts in it. We don't have this part on it. Don't have this part on it. What else am I missing? The hoses, the paint, the Bondo. I'm also gonna have to do, I do a trick where on the inside I use, you know how you can get the, do I have any of it? No, I don't. Do I not have any? Huh, I might have put it away. You know how when you're doing mudding, you can get like that fiberglass, it's like a mesh. I put that on the inside and then I Bondo over it, or I epoxy over it so it acts like fiberglass on the inside. So right now, with everything I've printed that's not even on it, it's at 2 kilograms. This is gonna weigh a lot. This suit of armor is gonna be heavy. Put it in perspective. This is 1.88 kilograms right now with everything in it. The Mando helmet, for perspective, is 820 grams. This weighs, at the moment, half as much as that. And this took as long to print, but it was printed in one piece. This is gonna be, well, look at it. Look at the size difference. Okay, let me get the parts out that I just threw in there. Is Sam here? Oh, hi, Sam. How you doing, buddy? Please tell me you put the new firmware on your bamboos. I know you got a bamboo print farm, and for your ears' sake, please tell me you put the new firmware on it, because it actually does make a difference. So put it in perspective, the size difference between the T45 Power Armor helmet and then the Mando helmet. Yeah, one's a lot different in size. So, and then wearing perspective, so you got the Mando helmet, which this one's nice and fitted. I've got foam in it already, like it actually like sits nicely on my head, and it's like literally my nose is touching. Like if I push on the back, it barely moves because there is no room for my head in this. Versus but you're supposed to look like a big chonky son of a bitch in this thing. So like I'm supposed to be here, I'm gonna be about 6 inches taller, and I'm gonna be like walking around like this. So it does scale. It's just gonna be, you know, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. That looks so cool. It's amazing just putting on like a little bit of accent does to it. Total cost for the entire suit, I don't know. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna get printing some other stuff though. So what I want to do is I want to get the bamboo working with rollover, because I have a bunch of partial spools I want to use up. So I want to get the Ron DeSantis. Why the fuck would Ron? Who's Ron? Oh God, Ron DeSantis. But yeah, the Ron. Yeah, if anyone knows where I can get Ron DeSantis boots, let me know. I'm gonna need some, because I need to be like, you know, your showy motorcycle helmet. Yeah, but it's not going to protect you in a nuclear winter. When you're strolling the Mojave, right? It ain't going to do shit. That showy helmet. You want the power armor, right? 3D printing enough to make 3D printed stilts. Well, to be fair, you want to be serious about 3D printed stilts? This entire shelf is on 3D printed stilts. My garages aren't flat. Right, your garage, like, you know, hey, there's the garage door, right? So your garage tilts, you know, it's so, you know, water and whatnot, if you park your car in here with snow, it rushes out. So my floor is actually out about an inch from here to here. Oh, not quite an inch. And I 3D printed little spacers to level this out, and it's been there, it hasn't moved. So You know, if you're just doing a little spacer to stand on, a solid spacer, it'd be fine. It'd be heavy. It'd be heavy. Set the filament manufacturer, type, and color all the same at the printer. Okay, so let's do that. So look up, way up. Let's do this. So let's go up here. Okay, this spool I'm gonna save because this is a nice red. Okay, this is PET G, so we're gonna not use this because why do I have PET? Oh, because of the cocoa press. That's right. I needed silver, and this was the only silver I had at the time. So there's that. Okay, put that in the red box. Okay, so we've got gray loaded in there now. I've got this partial spool of black. We'll put that in. I want to use up all this. Right, come on. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, it would help if I actually put it on the roller. That'll do it. Okay. Then we got this spool here. Wow, this spool's all fucked up. Okay. You guys are getting a great view right now. Are you enjoying the content? This is what you come here for, right? Okay, and then we're gonna put, is this another spool of black? Yeah, I've got like 3 little itty bitty spools of black ASA here I gotta get rid of. Okay, and then there we go. Okay, so I've got a spool of gray and 4, oh shoot, that's tangled. Are you tangled? Oh, you're good. You're good, you're good. Okay, there we go. Okay. For the cake? Oh, it's cake. There's no cake. Is there cake? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I don't really spend a lot of time looking down there. Okay. Orca slicer. So prepare device X1 carbon. We got a textured plate. So if I go to device X1C. So if I make, okay, so this is Polylite ABS, confirm black. This is now Polylite. I'm just gonna call it all Polylite ABS. Polylite ABS, black. Confirm. Okay, Polylite ABS black, confirm. Polylite ABS black, confirm. Auto refill, A1, A2, A3. Okay, so why isn't A4 on this? There we go. Okay, there's all of them. Okay. So it should roll over now, right? There we go. So it's all Polylite. I'm going to play around with the, I like 100. I don't like, there we go. A bit hotter. There we go. There we go. So they're all Polylite, a bit hotter. Okay. Buffalo boots. Look at live stream chat on Discord. What are you doing? AMS settings. Insertion update, update on startup update, AMS filament backup. So where is device? Settings? Video, where are the settings? Well, that should be right. Where's AMS? Oh, settings? Okay, there we go. Update on startup, update. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what I have to turn on. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Auto refill. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Resync. So it's all Polylite ABS. Okay. I'm gonna do a bit hotter though. Because I like it a bit hotter. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I did click the gear. I did click the gear. There we go. AMS filament rollout. There we go. Okay, so now I need to print stuff. So it's under my 3D models, T45. So that's okay. So there is a lot of parts here. So if you're wondering about the helmet, here's all the parts for the helmet. A lot of the more detailed stuff, like these hooks and whatnot, I probably will be reprinting it on resin. I will be printing a lot of the detailed stuff for this armor on resin. Only like the big stuff is gonna be ABS. So what's armor 3 is the back piece. That's not gonna fit on the bamboo. What about the chest piece? The chest piece is not gonna fit on the bamboo. That's not gonna work. What's armor 4? Helmet. Sight arm. What is that? Oh, that's for that. Okay. T45 assembly STL. Oh, geez, that's the whole helmet. Okay, maybe I could have. Well, okay, this is with all the doodads too. Also, I don't like the color. I probably should have not made it black so I can actually see what I'm looking at. Yeah, one second here. There we go. Now I can actually see. Okay. Yeah. So there's the entire helmet. Yeah, like I got to print all these little rivets to stick in it. So that'll all be resin. And okay, that's an IP. Oh, that mounts to the R bracket. Okay, I see how it goes now. Okay. Hopefully that moves. That'd be cool. Okay. So armor 1. Okay, so abs. Can we print the abs? We can print the abs on here. Yeah, we can do the abs. Yeah, we can do the abs on here. How am I keeping track of it all? Very carefully. I'm printing all the big stuff first, and then I'm going through and making all the small stuff. Back pocket, back two. Wow, there's bicep. Jeez. Look how big these are. Boot? Can I do the boot? I can do the boot. I'll do a boot. How's that? We'll do the boot. Oh my God. Holy shit. Look at the freaking size of this thing. Okay, one second. Okay. So, how big is that? That is, oh my God, that's what, 203 millimeters across? Where's my scale? I had a scale. Where'd it go? Yes, I took my boot off. Where'd I put my scale? Where'd I put my ruler? I had a tape measure too. Oh, okay. So what is that? 203 millimeters? Jeez. So 203. So that's 203 wide. So here's my boot. This is how wide the boot is. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, we'll print a boot. We'll print the boot. Print the boot. You don't need to uncheck the prime tower if you're not switching filament. It'll just not render it. Okay. Jeez, look at the size of this thing. Is that floating or is that? Oh, please tell me that's actually on the. Okay, 1 second here. Prepare. Is it not flat on the ground? Do I gotta shave it? The brim looks strange because it's not flat. Yeah, see, oh, it's not flat. Okay, so what I gotta do, prepare, split, lower part, keep, no, okay. So what you do is you drop this down to the bottom, and yeah. Oh, dang it, I can't, oh shoot, I hate when it does that, okay. So you basically shave off like 0.4 mil or something. Perform cut. There we go. And then you slice it. There you go. Now it's sitting flat. And we're probably gonna need some support up there. So other notes. Okay, support, enable, tree organic. We are printing this at, where is X1 car? Does this not have my profile out here? This doesn't have my profile out here. What the heck? I guess. Transfer over. Okay, cool. I thought this would transfer my profile over. I guess not. Okay, so strength, wall loops. Yeah, we don't need 4. 4 walls, 5 top, 4 bottom, 25% infill. Yeah, that's fine. Quality, 0.4 layer height, 0.2. Yeah, sure. Slice. Print this without support. So you think it'll bridge that? Actually, yeah, it should be able to do that without supports. Or no. Let's see. 1 second here. Let me see. These little areas are gonna be fun. Print is in the prime section. Oh yeah, good point. 1 second. Cancel. Yeah, we're getting frame drops. Ooh. Ah. Hi. Come back to me, stream. Stream. Ah. Can you hear me? Are you can hear? Oh, you can hear me. Okay. Does this camera work? Does this work? The mouse works. The camera's frozen. Does this camera work? Hi, I live. Main cam, deactivate, activate. Hello? 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 We live. Okay. Doesn't even fit. Okay. Right about there. Did I turn off support? I left it on. Oh shoot, turn off support. There we go. Slicing canceled. Slice. There we go. Warning, G-code path is beyond boundaries. Shoot. Oh, it's the brim. Wow, that is a, wow is that, why is the outer brim? Turn off this. What's the point of having a brim if it doesn't connect? Just a little 5 mil brim. There we go. There we go. How is this gonna bridge? So these ones I'm not too worried about. These ones, these will bridge. These ones will bridge. Shoot, wow, that does not like bridging. Like, it will bridge, it'll just be kind of messy, and then it'll correct itself, hopefully. I might have to use support in there. Should I just roll with it? I might just roll with it. Might just roll with it and see how it turns out. It's on the bottom, it's not like you're gonna see it. These are what I'm more concerned about. As long as it walks its way up, we should be okay. We should be okay. We should be okay. We should be okay. Yeah, we should be okay. That should... It should, by the time the top layer comes around, should be able to... Yeah, it should be okay. We should be okay. A few extra bottom layers. Yeah, let me put like 6 bottom layers. Tilt the model. Then I need a crap ton of support if I tilt the model. Like, the only way I would put it is like have this on the bottom. And then that's a crap ton of support. Probably light a bit hotter. Let's print it. Let's see how it comes out. It's actually only like 600 or 200 grams, so it's not like it's a ton of filament. So, yeah, there we go. That'll be fine. That'll print. It's only a quarter kilogram of filament. That is going to be huge. That is going to be huge print. It's a 10-hour print though. It's only time. I've got all year to print this. There we go. That's going to crash into the bottom. Oh, no, it won't. Sweet. Okay. Prepare. Now we need to switch over to... I don't have it on here. I thought these were supposed to sync. Isn't it supposed to sync? Like, because I've got Orca Slicer out here and I got Orca Slicer on my desktop and I'm logged into both. So shouldn't my profiles sync between the two? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That is going to be a big boot. That is going to be a big boot. Obviously, I'm going to have to like bulk up in it, but syncing. Yeah, I thought it auto synced. File, import. Isn't it supposed to? Here, let me. So I don't accidentally log out. Discard. Log in. Accept. Continue. Loading user presets. Okay. There we go. There we go. There's my presets. I was wondering why. Okay. So here's the same boot on this guy. So if you wanted to see how big this is going to be, by the way, let's load up a shoulder pad. Yeah. There's one of the shoulders. This is a 300mm printer. I don't think we can make it fit. Let's see if we, no. What if we put it on this side? Can we make you fit? No. There we go. No. Yeah, that's a big chungus. I'm gonna have to like how am I even gonna split it? If I just split it right in half, keep both. Okay. What would be the easiest way to do this? What if I split it the other way? Okay. There we go. I'm gonna need support up here though, which is gonna suck, but I could just do other. We want a brim, yep. Turn this off. Why the heck do you keep doing that? Oh wait, there we go. Discard, there we go. Quality, 0.25, there we go. Okay, so we got that, turn that off. Support. Yes. Tree. Organic. Okay. On build plate only. Slice plate. Just a little big. Don't you have a 350? I do. The Trident's on the ground though, and the problem is the Trident's only 250 on the Z. So yes, it could do really big fat things, but nothing tall. It's actually only like 245 on the Z because it's like an R1. It's the pre-revision of the Trident. There you go. It's only 1.2 kilograms of filament. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we're not printing this at 45% infill. Yeah, we're doing 2 walls with like 15% infill for this boy. What are we sipping? I got a Coke. Jesus Christ. Okay. The problem is I don't want to do something like lightning infill because I don't want the part to actually be weak. I'm okay with weight. I'm okay with weight. It's just, I want it to be rigid. I want it to be rigid more than anything. Well, let's get the bed warmed up. I'm gonna preheat the bed on this guy. So let's preheat the bed. Do 4 walls, 25% infill. Well, this is 2 walls at 15% infill. This is 2 walls at 15% infill. Now, granted, it's a 0.6 nozzle, so the walls are still 1.2 millimeters thick. But make it 5 kilo. Well, here's the thing. As long as the weight is evenly distributed, it shouldn't be too bad. So that's 600 grams. What's the other half? Okay, yeah, so it's only gonna be 1.2 kilograms per shoulder. Yeah. That's perfectly usable. That's a usable size. Better start lifted. The thing is though, I don't know if I should scale it. That's the thing. Because like, again, here's the Mando armor helmet. Here is this helmet. They're not that much different size-wise. Like if I were to scale this down, I'd have to reprint the whole helmet. But it's not that much different. It's just there's more to it because it has this whole assembly out front. So the helmet itself, like looking at it from the side, isn't that actually, yeah, like let's see. So this is totally, so from front of eye to back is like 23 inches. And from front of eye to back is like, wow, this is not scaled at all, by the way, is like 22 inches. So the actual like head dimension is damn near the same. It's just, there is so much more in the front of this than this. There really isn't. Like when you look at them side by side, I'm trying not to like, you know, line up the back to back. The eyes line up the same. It's just, this has this whole giant nose assembly out front. The files are linked in the Discord. So it should be like, this should be scaled like kind of okay. I'll just bulk up, I guess. I guess I just hit the gym. I mean, I've got this big chunky boy. So I've got this. Like, I've got, you know, 2 of these 5 kilogram spools. By the way, this actually works really good. I've got it sitting on 2 spools of Polymaker. Shout out to Polymaker, link in the video description, win yourself a spool. And then I've got the tufts, or whatever those, you know, those free filament spools that holders that companies give you. I got a rod sitting in between them so it doesn't roll off the spool, and then I got it greased. So the spool just kind of like rolls on the rod, and then the rod also rolls on the grease on the plastic, and it actually works really good, and I had 0 feeding issues. And as it prints, it gets lighter. So if I didn't have any issues printing 2 full print plates of stuff when it was full, it shouldn't have issues at all because it's only going to get lighter, right? No problems with moist. It's 37% humidity out here right now. Yeah, it's a Polymaker 5 kilogram. This guy. So let's, how warm's the bed? 95. Let the bed heat up a bit. Start ordering protein. It's gonna be interesting to see when I take that boot, because I've got like the Mando boot. So oh, it's all in the box still. All the Mando stuff's still in a box. I got stuff printing, but I got like, oh, and here's the eyepiece. Like this is for, I think it's a guide for, whoop, whoop. Oh yeah, that's right. This isn't actually held together. It's just tape. So I think this, oh, that's really nice. They give you a little jig, so I know what size the piece of Perspex I gotta cut out is, or the tint. So it'll fit in there. That's nice they give you that. It's like template, and I printed it. I'm like, why am I printing a template? But it's for the eyes. Yeah. Yeah, so that tells you, you know, how the eyes need to be. That's cool. 83% humidity. That sucks. Just put the spools on my shoulder. They're my shoulder pads. So we're printing the more complicated part first. This is gonna be a big boy. It's gonna be interesting to see if this makes it. this little support piece. I believe in you. Okay, is the bed heated? The bed is heated up. There we go. Cool. Print shoulder. This is normal shoulder. Printing in ABS. Yep, everything's in ABS or ASA. Yeah, everything's ABS or ASA on this project, except there will be some resin for some of like the more detailed parts on like the face and whatnot. I need to figure out what blaster I need to print with this, because like, I don't want to. The thing is, I don't even know if I'll be able to use my hands in this. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to use my hands in this. Also, it's not like you're running around in this armor. Like, if you put it on, you walk around a bit, you stand for a few pictures, you maybe spend like half an hour in it and you take it off. It's not like you're wearing this for like days. It would be cool, but you're just not. What's stealth burner? With stealth burner, what is the cooling you'll use for the overhang? I don't know, just the fan a little bit. Chain gun. Well, let's see. Where can I Fallout? Let's take a look here. Fallout weapon. Whoop. That is safe for work, but we're not going to look at that. Like you would think something like the las gun. Like you just go with the laser rifle. Or just print a the nuke launcher or something. Top selling. Vault Girl pinup not safe for work version is one of the top sellers. Wow, I'm surprised. Yeah, this is why this isn't full screen, by the way. Yeah, that is nope. We're not on Twitch. I can't show that. But the thing is, like, if you look at the armor, it doesn't come with a hands. So it's going to be interesting to see how hands work out on this, because hands. Share screen. I'm not going to share screen with the not safe for work image. But yeah, if you look how big the helmet is, like the shoulders, yeah. Considering how big that helmet looks, the shoulders, it does look like this is scaled for. Like, watch. This is going to be super legit. You ready? Ready? Where's print screen? There we go. Okay, ready? I want to look at the screen. Okay. Let me do that. Okay. And then, okay, paint, file, new, don't save. Okay, put that in. Okay. And then we take, not that, go over here, copy image, paint, put that in. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna scale, resize, percentage to, we'll do 50%. There we go. Okay. Can I change? Can you change transparency? Image. Remove background. Wait. Holy shit! This has AI in it now. Yeah. So if I'm right about there. Oh. Where'd it go? Since when does Microsoft Paint have AI shit in it? Like, I don't know about you, that looks like it would work. Like, if I put my, yeah, like that looks like it would work. Paint has layers? Wow. Yeah, like I you know, like, yeah, my legs start about here. Yeah, my legs start right about there. Yeah, this would work. Yeah, this will work. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. It'll work. I'm just gonna have really big boots. I'm just gonna have some stompers. That's about it. My arms will be too short. That makes sense. Your hands shouldn't stick out of this because the way the armor is, the hands aren't real. I need like hand extensions. Like the way the armor works, your hand actually ends in the wrist, and you should have hand extensions. And then also I'm gonna be wearing like 3 or 4 inch risers. So when I put my boots on, the shell of the boot will be like on the top of my boot, and then I'm gonna have like risers underneath, right? So you're gonna look bulky in this. That's kind of the point. Okay, that's printing, so we're good there. Dutch wooden shoes. Is this printing yet? Device. Whoa. Why are you going to 60? What is going on here? Oh, why did you go, what? ABS. What the heck? Emergency stop. Like, what the heck is going on? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, don't heat the bed to 1,000 degrees. There we go. ABS 105 on the bed. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. Okay, preview. That'll be good. There's the front. That'll be good. That'll be good. We're good there. Sweet. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I accidentally sliced it for PLA. Oops. And then we'll get something little printing on the rat rig. So this project is going to be kind of like the Mando armor, where I'll like work on it in spurts, I think. The plan for the channel this year, channel growth, like today's stream is completely off the cuff. We're just ranting. The big thing with my YouTube channel I want to focus on next year is actually channel growth. I kind of let that slack this year. I think I did pretty good content wise. I know I don't do a ton of videos. That's not normally my thing, but I covered a bunch of events and I did a lot of live streams this year. So I think I made up for it there, but the downside is live streams don't bring in new viewers. So channel growth has actually kind of trended down. Channel success is actually, the channel did better this year than it did last year, but in terms of growth, it did less. So I got more views, but I had less subs, if it makes any sense. So the plan this year is to focus more on things that may grow the channel. And one of those things is projects and like this. So, yeah. There we go. Oh, I got to turn the light back on. Let me turn the light back on. Case light on. There we go. Okay, that's heated up. Okay, slice plate, preview, print, upload, and print. Okay, it's only 514 grams now. It's gone down a bit. There we go. Some shorts. What I may actually start doing is taking older videos and just making quick shorts out of them to advertise those older videos, because that's doing standalone shorts is kind of shit for growth. It's really easy if you want a play button. If you want a play button, just spam shorts. Eventually you'll get a play button, but I don't like doing that. So I'm going to try and do more shorts this year just to help with growth. We'll see. 3D printed tanks, boats, planes. I did a 3D printed I did a quadcopter on the channel. It didn't do too good. I was going to 3D print one, and then that project kind of fell aside, and now it's winter again, so not flying right now. because winters here are just wet, damp, and windy. So do a room tour. Here in my crib, there's my mess of all the cardboard boxes I need to get rid of. There's my resin dryer that's been sitting there for a while. There's the Tico, doing Tico things. There's my Wubby Ducky. There's some printers doing printer things. There's the Cheaty on the floor, doing Cheaty things. And there's my fridge. And there's my garage door. And there's the toilet paper I bought at Walmart on Wednesday. Thank you for enjoying the tour of my crib. We'll see. Okay, that's doing that. Oh yeah, I forgot that has tap on it. I'm gonna fire up another instance of Orca Slicer because I don't want to play with those settings. Okay. Okay, so now let's get the rat rig going. Or correction, the rat rig. Where's the rat rig? Where's the rat rig? Rat rig, Trident, Toasty, Tallboy, Rook. System. Where's the rat rig? I thought I synced it. The rat rig should be on here. P1P, P1P. What? I don't know why I have two P1Ps. I don't know where the rat rig is. Oh well. Okay, I guess I gotta add it. Add remove printers. Rat rig. And this one, 0.25 layer height, because this has a 0.6 nozzle, 0.6. By 5, outer wall, 5.8, or actually 5.6, under extrude the outer walls a bit. So infill, you want to do more, thicker infill, internal solid, that, and actually top, where's top surface? We want to under extrude that. Always under extrude. Okay. Extruder, 0.6. There we go. Okay. Yeah, 3 walls, 4 top. Yeah, that's okay. We're not printing, usually on this machine I'm printing cosmetic stuff. Okay. Okay, so cod. Can I print the cod piece on here? Nope. What pieces can we print on here? Back pocket? There we go. I could print this. There's gonna be a lot of random parts. Butt, can I print my butt on here? Nope, the butt pad will not fit on here. When you only have 200 millimeters, you don't have a ton of room. Can I print the shin? No. I do like how that's one piece. That's gonna be a bitch to print, but I do like how that's one piece. I'm gonna have to get the VZ-Bot or the V400 out. Thigh? What about the thigh? Yeah, that's not fitting either. What about in here? Anything in here? Back? Nope, that ain't gonna fit. What's in 4? Helmet? Sight arm. Can I print this? I can print this. This'll work. I don't know how strong it'll be, but it'll print. Okay. Let's see. What would be the right orientation to print this? On that way? Or do I want this way? I want that way. Okay, and then what's the other? Yeah. So we can print that. I can print that. I could print one piece. Okay. Yeah, this is the rat rig, for those wondering. Save. Okay. Support. Auto. Tree. Organic. Slice. Let's see how it handles this. Oh, that'll be fine. That'll print fine. That'll print beautifully. Because this part's going to be in, and then this is the top. Yeah, this will print fine. Yeah. Export cheat code. Oh, okay, this machine I don't have. Okay. Printers. Where's shoot? Did I save it in here? Where's the rat rig? Okay, for some reason I remember the IP of the rat rig. Okay, cool. 105. Okay, we're gonna add this to there. Copy this. Bring it out to Orca Slicer. Do that. Do that. Test. Come on. Browse. Test. Okay. Okay. There we go. Cool. Slice plate. There we go. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, I'm just gonna let the bed heat up for a bit. I know you don't really have to heat soak like you used to, but I still do. I like letting the bed get up to temperature for a minute and then running it. The VZ-Bot's fine. It's just I'm not using it because it's not enclosed yet. I gotta get it enclosed. That is gonna be a big print. That is gonna be a big print. How's the boot coming? Oh my God, that boot is gonna be huge. Actually, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Because the boot looks big. Like, the boot's supposed to be big. A human boot isn't that big, right? So if you think about it, if you're a human, your foot's probably like right here. Like there's no way his foot's on the ground. His ankle's way up here. Your ankle's way up here. And then same with these hands. Like these hands aren't hands. There's no hands in here. Like his hands are here. Like you can see the wrist is there and the hands are like here. Because this is shorter than you would think. Like it's all about scale, right? And I think this is T60 too. I don't think that's T45. Yeah, you're supposed to have some stompers on this. So, tripping over something. You have somebody escort you. Big prod. So usually when I do a project like this, when I print stuff, I print the noticeably big stuff first. So for example, when I printed the helmet, right? Just to give you guys an example of how I work. When I printed the helmet stuff, right? I printed all the brow stuff. Then I printed all the cylinder stuff. And then I printed, you know, everything in between cylinder and helmet body. And then I printed the helmet body. So I printed in chunks. And then what I'll do is when I'm done everything, I'll upload, like I'll open all the files and I'll just go through and delete like, okay, I printed that one, I printed that one, I printed that one. And then everything I have left, I'll like do on the resin printer. Cause like, you know, there's, you know, indent rivet, right? I need like 50 of these little rivets, okay? Because these little rivets go in all these holes along the helmet. So obviously I'm not gonna print that in FDM, I'm gonna print that in resin and print like 1,000,000 of them. So the resin printer will get a bunch. How much, what do we got? 370, I like the smash button. Hey, we're doing a giveaway at the end of the stream, which will be in less than an hour. Somehow I managed to fill 2 hours of content. I don't know. But we're doing a giveaway of a spool of Polymaker filament at the end of the stream. So enter, and if you haven't liked the smash button, now that you know that it's there, I'm not saying if you like the smash button, you're gonna have better odds of winning. But are you willing to risk it now? Because it's on you. We got 420 people watching right now. Nice. Very nice. But yeah, let me pull up the clip here. Fallout, Armor, Video Game Award, VGAs. Yeah. So like there's other people that have built power armor. This one's from Adam Savage. This is an older one. So like you could see the hands don't have real hands in them. This one was, I think, made before 3D print. This guy, yeah, like look at the scale. Like you're not supposed to have a ton of mobility in this. And this guy does like a lot of thing. Yeah, you got that rubberized. I'm gonna have to figure out a suit. Like it's almost like an oversized scuba suit. Yeah, there's some gray knights and whatnot. The thing is though, this doesn't look like metal. Like the finish on it, it doesn't look like metal. It looks like it's cosplay. Like it doesn't have that metal finish to it. It doesn't look metal. It looks good. Don't get me wrong. It looks damn good. But it doesn't look like metal. I'm trying to find Video Game Awards. I'm trying to find the clip of the suit that they use in the VGAs. There we go. Okay, let me... It was near the end of the show, I think. Let me see if I can find it here. And hopefully I don't get copyright struck. Yeah, here we go. I'm not playing the music. Okay, skip all that. Skip all that. Yeah. So, like you could see like the range of motion. So you could see like his shoulders here. This is just sticking up above it. Yeah, I don't care about the actors. But like look at the suit. You could see his ankles like here. Like you could see there's no hands in the hands. And you could see his elbow is like, or his shoulder is way down here. But see, that looks like metal. So that's kind of the finish I'm going for. Is a more cast. Oh, hey, there's Todd. But yeah, you could see the look. Like you could see like how a human would fit in here. And how like his torso isn't scaled. Like these legs are much longer than a human leg. Same with the arms. His torso looks tiny when you realize he's here. His shoulder is here. Like this is just sitting way the hell out here, like World of Warcraft pauldrons, right? So it's all about scaling. And like you could tell like you don't have a lot of movement. How's he gonna poop? Very carefully. So yeah. So that's kind of what the whole end goal would be. I'm doing the helmet first. Because I'm hoping that the helmet kind of like the Mando armor, the helmet dictates the feel of the armor. When I did the Mando armor, other than like a single foot piece that I did as like a test piece, I did the helmet first. So that way, like, this dictated the style of the rest of my Mando suit. So when I did the helmet first. I figured out the colors, the finish, the texture, because this is the centerpiece. The helmet is the thing everyone looks at. So you do the helmet first, and this is your Bible that you base the rest of your armor on. So like the techniques that you did on the helmet, you carry those techniques for the rest of the armor. I may do something a little different with this and do like a chest piece or something first. Just in case, but it's gonna be the same almost. A display model that opens up. So the suit of armor at let me see here. Let me see. It's on printables. Fallout armor. Where is he? The guy who had the suit at Earth there. Was it T? Not T15, T45. I can't remember what the guys T60, was it T60 they had? Because they had, theirs is wearable. But I'm trying to remember who it was. I can't remember who it was. They had it on printables. Power armor. It's on printables. There we go. This guy. Okay. Geek Tech. Okay. So he had this at Earth, and this is the one I took the picture with. This, you technically can get into it from the back. Like, it opens up from the back, apparently. He had it all locked off, so you couldn't, but apparently you can actually get in this. Let me see if I can find, does he have a site or something with more info? Okay, does it have a link? Collections about Geek Tech Studios. Okay, let me search Google and on Twitter. Okay, on a failed print, a Benchy. Well, it's not so much like, I kind of like the Mando armor was almost the test bed for this because I'm using the same process with this that I did on the Mando armor. I'm just using a slightly different shade of silver. Videos. Does he have any video? Oh, these are from years ago. Okay. On Twitter, does he have any pictures of his armor on Twitter? No, not really. Eh. Okay. I gotta be careful scrolling through Twitter. Because you never know nowadays with Twitter. Yeah. So he actually built the suit and then put the armor on the suit. So he actually has the endoskeleton or the endoskeleton underneath his suit. So he did the endoskeleton and then he put the armor on the endoskeleton. And you can actually like get into it. But his also took like 14,000 hours of printing or something crazy like that. And it weighs like 80 kilograms. So we're not doing that. I want mine to functionally look similar, but not be screen accurate. Mastodon's not where it's at. If Mastodon was where it's at, we'd all be on Mastodon, but we're not on Mastodon. If I wanted slow Twitter, I would just use Twitter slowly. How's that coming along? That's coming along good. That's heating up, and that first layer is coming down good. Sweet. But yeah, Twitter's shit. Don't get me wrong, Twitter's shit. But the alternatives aren't better, because if they were better, we would be on them. They all have downsides. I don't like the fact Mastodon is horrible for me. I'm on Twitter because Twitter is the world. If I wanted to be in a community of just 3D printing people, I'd be on the 3D printing Discord or another Discord. Why would I? Mastodon is just slow Twitter or slow Discord. I don't want to be in compartmentalized communities. I want to be in the melting pot of shit, because that gets you more exposure. I don't want to be just, you know, bouncing my ideas off the same people. I want the greater community, which that's the downside of Mastodon, because it's communities. I don't want to be in little isolated communities. I don't want the safe space. And then Blue Sky is just shit. Same with Threads. Nobody uses them. Nobody actually uses them. Also, the block button and the mute button are your friend on Twitter. Don't be afraid to use them. I use them all the time, believe me. Mastodon is not isolated. When I tried to sign up for Mastodon, it's like, oh, which Mastodon instance do you want? And then I was like, I checked one out and it was slow, and I was like, nope, and I left. If the site doesn't sell me in like 30 seconds, I'm not gonna bother with it. And that was a couple months ago when everyone was all being hyped up about Mastodon. And now nobody talks about Mastodon anymore. So. They're all connected. The problem is it's connected. I don't want to have to like branch out to different. I just want to post something that everyone has a chance of seeing. Okay, let's see. Mastodon. Also, nobody's on Mastodon. Okay, I just loaded up mastodon.social explore, and the top post is from 4 hours ago. And it's a Rickroll. Yep, I'm good. Literally, the first post is a Rickroll, and it's from 4 hours ago. Yep, no, I'm good. Got to get the blue. I have Blue Sky. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on Blue Sky and I'm on Threads. They're horrible. They're completely dead platforms. There's nowhere near enough engagement to be worth posting on there. Before printing it, I am printing it full size. I'm going to make myself fit the armor. Worst case scenario, it just doesn't become a wearable piece and I just build a stand of it. And oh God, where am I gonna put it? I did not think of that. Where am I gonna put this thing? But yeah, worst case scenario, it'll just be a life-size suit that just it'll be a display piece. But the goal is for this to be wearable somehow. In my living room. Yeah, that works. Problem with creators and influencers is they don't get their influence, but hey. I mean, if I had the chance to hang out with a lot of people, or hang out with the same people but less of them, and it would always be the same, well, I would hang out with a group of all the people. I'm on Discords too. I'm on a ton of Discords, and half of them I've gone off of because they're not fast enough. They're not enough to be worth hanging out there. Hi! You have a good day at school? You had a good day at school? That's good. You have a good day at the park? No? He made you leave? Oh. Alright. Well, come on in. The printers are running and I'm getting cold. Somebody open the garage door. I don't know. I've tried Mastodon twice so far. And both times I just like, I'm like this, it's like Threads and Blue Sky. I have accounts on them. Every now and then I load them up and I'm like, yeah, it's not worth it. And then I leave. Simple as that. I mean, if the platform can't keep my engagement, it can't keep my engagement. Hey, did you have a good day at school, buddy?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Inside.
And I had a bad day at the park.
You had a bad day at the park? You're supposed to have a good day at the park. Ah, little man. Ah, little man. Oh, well. 1 second. Well, little guy had a good day at school, but a little bit of a meltdown at the park after. Yeah, Mastodon is interesting, but it's like Discord. I'm already on enough Discords. Like, I'm in enough communities as is. That's the thing. Like, I'm on freaking like 30 something Discords. I'm on how many subreddits? I'm on a member of how many different Twitch communities and YouTube communities. And like, I'm in enough social media that if it's not worth it, it's not worth it. It is what it is. Like, I use Twitter just for the fact that everyone I know is on there, and it's great for just getting the word out there. I get the most engagement. I used to cross post on Threads and Blue Sky for a bit, and then there was nobody there, so I stopped. I don't like hashtags. Screw hashtags. Plus, a lot of the people that I would interact with, I already interact with on alternative platforms already. So I just interact with them in platforms I already communicate with them on. So it's like the only person that I actually don't interact with much anymore because they've left for Mastodon is Gina, which Octoprint. She left for Mastodon, but pretty much everyone else is still on Twitter. So I'm not going to interact with you in two places. Yeah, I don't use screw hashtags. I hate hashtags. You mean, you know, as a YouTuber, I should be using hashtags and thumbnails, but you guys know my thumbnails. I'm the best at thumbnails. You know what you're getting into when you watch my videos. Has more principles than I want to support anti-trans. Oh, don't get me wrong. Elon Musk is a douche, and I still call it Twitter because, you know, if he dead names his kid, I'm going to dead name his platform. See, this is what I got to do. I just got to get Nicholas in the armor. I just got to get Nick to wear the armor. That'll work. Nick's tall enough. He'll fit in the armor. I mean, it's all Polymaker filament. Platform. There we go. There we go. I'll just get a pair of... Oh. There we go. I'll just get a pair of these. That'll work. There we go. And brown. And well, I'll get these because they're 69. Or Joel. Joel's tall enough. They miss you. Somebody called me a boomer once, and I'm like, I'm in my 30s, but boomer is just anyone who's older than you now. Uh-oh. What's going on with the rat rig? Move out of range. What? Okay, one, that. Reprint show. What? What do you mean move out of range? How is... I... I'm trying to peel this print off the bed while it's still hot. There we go. Okay. How did that happen? Print? Upload and print. Try again. 1.9. I'll find something normal, like a men's suit. But there are, I can normally, like for the Mando boots, I still have the whole Mando armors in a box. I haven't unboxed it since I got back from Earth. It's just sitting in a box right here. I just went to like a Value Village and just bought some boots. So I'm assuming I'll probably do the same for the boots for this, is just get some stompers. And then what I'll do is I'll just build fake boots around them to make it look like, because just get some heavy duty leather and call it a day. That's very within range. I know it is. The Rat Rig has done this twice so far. That's the second time the Rat Rig has done this, where it like decided that it was going to be out of range when it shouldn't. My employees call me boomer because I'm 23 and they're 16 to 18. What? Like, it felt weird when I worked at the shop and like we had apprentices that were half my age, and that threw me off. Like the first time somebody was like, yeah, I was born after 9/11. That was like, when were you born? It's like, oh, 2002. And I'm like when I like just remember a normal everyday day and it happened to be before you were born, that was like, oh shit, I'm getting old. That's when it first hit me. Because it's like, okay, yeah, I was born in 88. Oh, you're born in 95. Okay, I kind of remember 95. But it's like, no, I was in high school. I remember specific things. And it's like, yeah, that was before you even existed. And now you're working with me. It's like, holy shit. I'm 45, most of your children here. I'm 35. I'm 36 next year. Oof. Would be really surprising if I was 37 next year. That would be interesting. So I'm 35 this year. I'm 37 next year. Wait, what? And there we go. And it's so fun watching first layer go down with the nozzle cam. Because it's like, oh, great. But then when the print's been printing for a bit and you're trying to see how the print's doing, and you just get this really up close view of the nozzle cam zipping around, and you're like, I have no idea how well the print's doing. We'll find out. See, normally I wish I had a bigger printer. Because even the VZBot at 330 wouldn't be enough if I enclosed it. I could enclose it. No. I mean, I got the panels. I got the panels to enclose the VZBot. I just haven't done it. We might be enclosing the VZBot pretty soon. Yeah, we might be enclosing that soon. We'll see. We're on Phoenix time. Phoenix would be great for this. Phoenix would be amazing for this. LDO, Jason, hi. Because I'd be able to print the chess piece in one piece. Because I don't have a printer I can print the chess piece on. Gigastorm. Building a big printer is not hard. Building a big printer that's good is hard. And considering the price point of the Orange Storm Giga, hips. Yeah, hip support with ABS would be great. The problem is getting the stuff to dissolve hips ain't cheap. Because remember, when you build a big printer, the number of motors doesn't change usually. The controller board doesn't change usually. The power supply doesn't change usually. The tool head is the same tool head. All you need is now one big bed, or in the case of the Orange Storm, just get 4 beds off an Elegoo, whatever, and just bolt them together, and get longer extrusions and rails and whatnot. Building a big printer is not hard. Building a big printer that's good is hard. There's a reason Phoenix costs $5 grand bomb. $5 grand plus. Also, having all high quality Masumi extrusions doesn't help. High quality, good Masumi extrusions. Now heating extruder. Okay, there we go. Ivan Miranda. Ivan's crazy though. And also, let's be honest, while his printers function are really cool, his machines are custom one-off machines. He's not selling those machines. And if he was selling those machines, I wouldn't buy one. Those machines are kind of like, I view his like large printers kind of like racehorses, like a thoroughbred racehorse. It works until it doesn't. There's really not a lot of like, there's not a lot of air room in that machine for like, if you were selling, if there were hundreds of those machines, I would expect quite a bit of problems. I know he sells the plans, but there's a completely different thing from a bespoke, custom, one-off machine that somebody goes, here's the plan, and a commercial machine. There's a big difference. There's a big difference. Also, everything he does with them is massive. Like they're not the same kind of like tolerances and whatnot. Like, I'm not saying his machines are bad. They're just designed with different goals in mind. Whoever bought the, they did. I'm just gonna say that there was several people that thought the auction was supposed to be on the Sunday. Put it that way. Simple as that. That's all I'm gonna say on the subject, and we'll move on. Speaking of, I found where the heater from my hot plate went. Bamboo's using it in the A1. So we figured out where my hot plate went. And then, where is it? Somebody, shoot, I gotta find it. Somebody linked the thermal image of it. Bamboo lab. Somebody posted a picture of the thermals, like an infrared of it, and it's not the greatest. Oh wait, CNC Kitchen did it, right? CNC Kitchen? Yeah, Stefan did. Yeah. The fact that it's got this big old dead zone of 90. So you tell it to go to 100 and you get a 10 degrees delta between 102 and 90. I have a really big feeling the machine, like, because they were told everyone it's 80. And at the last minute, they're like, oh no, it's 100. That's after everyone did their videos. And I think because they realized, like, the fact that this machine could only ever do PLA and PETG is a huge limiting factor. So. It's strong to get above 87. It's how do I word? It's an 80 bed that can do 100. Considering a lot of this machine is A1 mini, the A1 is just a big A1 mini. So you're gonna have the reason the profiles were all 80 is because it probably uses the same profiles. Can you enclose it? I mean, you can enclose anything. I mean, technically all printers are enclosed if they're in your house. But you can't enclose it. But the thing is though, like, let's pull it up. They've now fallen into the Apple thing. Where, let's go to store. Let's put the prices to American so you all understand. 3D printers. Okay. So, you got the A1 Mini. That's $299. But for $100 more, you get the full-size A1. For $100, it's a no-brainer. I feel sorry for anyone who bought a Mini. Simple as that. It's a cantilever bed flinger that's $180. This is a fully supported 256 with a hotter bed. This bed also only does 80 apparently. This one will do 100. So for $100, you get a machine that's like a massive jump. And then, so this is 400, this is 7. But then you got, well, for 700 more, you get the P1S. The P1P at $599 is kind of a weird thing. I don't even know why they still sell this. Like, it's like, oh, well, this is only $100 more than this. Well, this is only $200 more than this. Well, this is only $100 more than this. And then next thing you know, you're looking at a full-size X1. It's the Apple thing, where it's like, they're tiered, where it's like, the next one is like that much more better, and it's only $100. Yeah, I feel sorry for anyone who bought an A1 Mini. Like, the combo is $459. And $559. Yeah, $100 more for a machine that's way more capable. Like, the P1P only exists as a stopgap because they want. Yeah. Also, the fact that the X1 is a much more expensive machine because of the controller setup. Like, the fact that that's running, you know, stuff. That machine is a much more expensive machine than the P1P. That's why the screen and whatnot on the P1P are that much cheaper. It's because they had to cost it down. That machine costs a lot more to make than a P1P, electronics wise, because of the screen. And other things as well. Yeah, they stopped selling the X1. Yeah, the X1 makes no sense. Honestly, this is their best printer, the P1S. Because you're not paying for the stuff that doesn't do anything, like the fake LiDAR. This is their best bang for the buck. For $948 for the combo, this is your bread and butter. This is their bread and butter. Buy this, buy the better hardened nozzle, or get a high flow obsidian nozzle so you can do even more flow, and it's hardened, and off you go. This with a hardened obsidian, and off you go. That's all I would do. I mean, I got a high flow obsidian in mine. Like, it's a no-brainer. So, The X1 never sold well. Yeah, the X1 was a weird thing. The P1P feels like it since the A1 many have color touchscreens too. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, the fact that Big Tree Tech sells an upgrade for the screen, like I don't know why they don't take the A1 screen and put it on the P1 line, but it's Bamboo. Like, let's be honest, nobody knows what they're doing. I don't even know if they know what they're doing half the time. Other than they're making decent printers. Let's be honest, they're making really good bang for the buck printers. We'll see what the ecosystem's like in 5 years. And also, you know, Lord help you if they ever shut down and all your printers get bricked and you can never update them again. But that's the downside with custom firmware machines, is you're fully dependent on them forever. Until custom firmware comes out. Yeah, mine runs in offline. Mine's in offline. Actually, shit, mine's in online mode. It was in offline mode until Tuesday when I put it back online to update it, and I forgot to put it offline. So I'm gonna be taking that offline after this print's done. I run mine in offline mode. I don't like cloud connections on my machines. I don't trust it. Yeah, they worked with E3D. Where is it? Where did I got it? Where did I put them? Did I put it over here? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Yeah. It's the right box. No, this is the wrong box. Where did I put it? Where did I put? Oh, here it is. Yeah. There you go. E3D, Obsidian, high flow, Bamboo hotends. I've got one running in the X1 right now. And then I've got a Revo in the P1P, which I might actually pull the P1P out of storage and might enclose it and put it to work. We'll see. Why do I feel like I'm the only K1 Max user in this group? David, I would have a K1 too if Creality would actually send me one, like they said they were going to, but they never did. In my opinion, if you can get a K1 on a deal at Micro Center, apparently they've sorted out a bunch of the bugs that the first revision had, and the fact that you can jailbreak them now and actually install normal, not butchered by Creality Clipper on them, they actually have become kind of a decent value. The K1s, especially the K1 Max for those looking for a bigger machine. So K1 Max with, you know, flashing it to normal clipper isn't a bad deal if you're looking to do single filament. Isn't the K1 like 300? It is. The K1's only like 230 though. It's got a smaller bed. It's not a 250 bed. That kind of, in my opinion, 250. Any machine more than like budget, you should be 250 in my opinion. Like if you're spending a couple hundred on a printer and it's under 250, it's kind of like, 349. 349 ain't bad. 349 is about as much as I would pay for a K1 for its bedside. Because the thing is, a sub 250 bed is limited. Like yes, even the Prusa's 210. It's 250 on the X, but only 210 on the Y, and only 210 on the Z, which is still kind of like, come on, guys. Micro Center, yeah, or you could do what? Let me pull it up here. Let me pull it up here because this is so on brand. I found this hilarious. Let me pull it up here. Oh, where is he? No. Okay, so good old Chuck, right? Our pal Chep, the Ender Whisperer, goes to Micro Center to check out the Bamboo Lab A1 on his lunch break, and leaves with an Ender 3 V3. So good old Chep goes all the way to Micro Center to take a look at the A1 and buys an Ender. That is good old Chep. Good old Chep. I mean, for 169, that ain't bad, actually. For 169, that ain't bad at all. Under 200, I can't really complain. Like, I will always say, don't buy a project printer as your first printer, and usually I'm referring to like those $99 Enders. But if you're somebody who knows a bit about 3D printing and maintenance, a sub $200 modern Ender, like they're direct feed now, they got bed sensors, they're a little bit more capable than they used to be. But yeah. What is it? A K1 Max for $6.99. Save 200. That ain't bad. Those are pretty. Those are how. What's the volume? Are they 300 on the K1 Max? But yeah. Ender's an impulse item. Yeah. Yeah, Angus had a pretty good video on the K1 Max. The V3, yeah. The only Ender I've ever actually used is an Ender 3 V2, a stock Ender 3 V2. 300 cube? 300 cube's a good size. Like my go-to Voron out here for this kind of project is the 300. Yeah, a K1 and Coprint, 3D Chameleon for $179. That's personally what I would do. The next Smurf video will probably be either Construct 3D. So tomorrow's Smurf video is already out. It's up. If you're a Patreon supporter or a YouTube member, go on the Discord in the Only Bet Yacht Club. I pinned tomorrow's, or I posted a link to tomorrow's video. I'll post it like in the YouTube community pages and like Patreon page after the stream, because I literally put it up just before I went live. Do E3D ship to the UK? Simon Snow, my brother in Christ, they're based in Oxford. I was there last week. They are in Oxford. They are as UK as you can get. What was I gonna say? I completely lost my train of thought. Anyways, yeah. Yes, they ship across the street. Apulo, $5. Here's $5 to get Brotato on your stream. You won't correct. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of those types of games. Brotato, Vampire Survivor. I'm not a fan of those arcadey infinite shooter or auto shooters, or like, I'm not a fan of auto battlers, like cookie clicker games. I'm not a fan of games like that. I do want to get Lethal Company though. I am itching to do a Lethal Company night, one night. As a community, we need to do a Lethal Company night one night. I'm watching so many good things. I mean, I got nothing else to do tonight. Frickin' Wubby's banned, so I got nothing to watch. Oh, we're on to infill. We're on to infill. Modded with 40 players. Okay, that game with too many players seems like it would be a problem, because like, wouldn't you outnumber all the mobs easily? Also, I got to turn this around. Like, we put together the armor, the helmet, and then it's just like sitting there. There we go. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. This is gonna look awesome. Yeah, that's scaled. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Oh, that's gonna look so good. That's gonna look so good. What did Wubby do? He perused the art section on Twitch the other day while live. Finished Baldur's Gate. I might do, yeah, I know the Twitch streams have been kind of lacking. Maybe tomorrow we'll see how I'm feeling. It's just been, the problem is with, I don't know what it is, this whole week with COVID, it's been a complete, like, I wake up, I bring the little guy to school, I come home, I have breakfast, and I just pass out. Like, and then, like, yeah, just no energy all week. Like, COVID's, the first time wasn't bad. I literally just watched videos and ate Pop-Tarts in the 3D print room while I printed a full suit of Mando armor in a week and lived in the basement. Now it's like, I'm not even sick, and I just like, ugh. The brain fog is honestly, oh dude, okay, so I don't do a ton of editing in my videos. Like, my videos from like events are very much just me talking with people, just, you know, editing out a couple areas of dead air and like a little bit of adjusting color correction, nothing crazy. Editing tomorrow's video, like, should have taken me like an hour and a half, 2 hours. It took me all morning because I was just like, yeah. Like it's the brain fog is real. Like I joked because, you know, like I've had COVID before. I've got my shots and everything. Like, okay, whatever, it's no big deal. And now that I'm actually like suffering some of the effects of it, like it's actually hitting me, I'm like, I kind of get it now. Like I've got some family members, well, okay, extended family members that I don't talk to that got it, and they were like out for like weeks. And I'm like, how? Like it did nothing to me. And now that it's like, I got the brain fog. It's weird. I don't like it. That is going to be a big part. GTA 5 has 391,000. Bruh, GTA 5 doesn't have it. GTA RP has that many viewers. Also, one of them's probably XQC. Did I finish the Cocoa Press video? No, I was hoping to get it done this week. This whole week has been a complete mess with me. Like, just brain fog like mad. No, my sense, I made the most delicious homemade burgers yesterday, and I could barely taste them. And my sense of smell is like, this is 99% ISO, and like I can smell that it's ISO, but I can't smell the ISO. Like, your nose should be burning, and nothing. Like chocolate, apparently you're supposed to be able to, chocolate is like the big tell. So let me dive into the Cocoa Press sample batch. I'm running low. By the way, so on the Cocoa Press, what I found out is I print these. These are like little samples. Like, it just does a bunch of infill. So what I do is when I print, if I have a little bit left in the tube, what I'll do is I'll just print these until I run out, because these are only like 12 grams of chocolate for like the whole plate. So I'll just print these, and then I'll use these as samples or whatever. You take these, you crunch them up, and you put them in your pancakes. I made chocolate chip pancakes with these the other day. I just took like a handful of them and crumpled them up and put them in the pancake mix. I did that last weekend, and it worked out so good. That was before I lost my sense of taste. Yep, okay. Yeah. It still does damage even if you can't smell it. Stops huffing the ISO. Monkey Butler, I know. Also, I'm gonna go back in time and not wash my hands off with methanol in the tool shop for 8 years straight. Yeah, you know those OSHA videos where like you have like the employees and they have the one employee's like, oh, just use acetone and just clean the paint off your hands with that. And then it's like, don't do that. Yeah, I was the old guy who did that because we all did. And that just, welcome to the trade. That is gonna be a huge freaking shoulder pad. I guess it makes sense because it comes up to it sticks up above the helmet, right? He looked disappointed and not, yeah, I like, it's weird. I can tell it's ISO, but I can't smell the ISO. I can tell it's chocolate, but I can't taste the chocolate. It's super weird. I don't like it. Yeah, so those come up as high as like half the armor. So if you're wearing the helmet, let me take the eyepiece out. So if you're wearing this, okay, so you got this on, okay, and it would sit roughly about here. Okay, so let me see if I got a hat or something I can put in here. Let me grab a toque. Let me grab a toque. Do I have a toque? I have a toque. Toque. Aha! I will steal my kid's toque. That'll work. Okay. So I stole my kid's toque because it's got the pom-pom. Okay. So put this on. Oh, there we go. Okay. So if this is like this, okay, that means the shoulder pad comes up to here. Like if you look at the image, the shoulder pad comes up to here on me. This is gonna be, I'm gonna be walking around like this. Even now, this is supposed to be higher up on my head. This is supposed to sit like here, right? Like it's supposed to sit kind of like here. At least it covers the beard, so I don't have to hide the beard like I do with the Vando armor. Hi, Calvin. Hey, what's Daddy got?
What it called on?
It's a helmet.
Helmet, got the helmet.
It's power armor.
What is that?
Do you want to wear a helmet? Go get your helmet.
No.
Go get your helmet. It's on the change table. Go get your helmet.
Table?
Yeah, go ask Mama for your helmet. Mama knows where it's at. What are you doing? Are you looking for more chocolate?
No.
He's stealing my chocolate. It's already breaking. It's taped together. Like the armor's it's taped together. Yeah.
I want to order it in a box.
Like we taped it together. It's not actually like put together. Yeah. Yeah, with the toucan, it fits a lot better. Like it sits more better. Once I get once it's actually put together in a stable way, and it's its final shape, and I foam it up in the inside, it'll be much better. Yeah, this is gonna work. This is totally gonna work. This is totally gonna work. And if it doesn't, it's only plastic. And yeah, he was stealing my chocolate. He knows where I keep all the Cocoa Press prints. How's that printing? That's printing pretty good. I love organic supports. Okay. Let Calvin know where the chocolate is. Oh, he's taking prints right off the printer. Because I'll print something and leave it out here in the garage for it to like harden up. And he'll just come out here and take them off the printer. He knows. Anyways, the stream's almost over. We got 6 minutes. Enter for your chance to win some Polymaker filament. Link in the video description. You got like 6 minutes to enter. Have I been surprised? I don't know. Let me check. Because I think he took all my cocoa bombs. Yeah, he took my cocoa bombs. He's taken one of the Cali Cats. But he hasn't touched... Okay, good. He hasn't touched the caramel filled ones, and he hasn't touched the special ones, so we're good. Those I keep separate. Darth Vader, are you gonna pay for it? If not, no. You can fool him with brown PLA. Where's my A1? No, Bamboo didn't. I haven't talked to Bamboo since they sent me a P. Literally, the last communication I had with Bamboo, for those wondering, were them sending me the P1P, me going, I received it, I will be streaming, and them going, cool. That is literally the last time I ever talked to Bamboo. I've had me talking at them interactions where I've like posted about stuff on Twitter and whatnot. But in terms of like actual direct communication back and forth, I haven't actually like talked to them directly, and they haven't talked to me. So it's so much. And also, let's be honest, if you were trying to advertise your printers, I'm not the person to advertise the printer to. Because think about it, their printers are for people that are getting into the hobby, right? Their printers are for people looking to build up print farms with like the P1 and the X1 line, or people getting into the hobby. Whereas I do more projects and DIY printer builds. I'm not their target audience. I mean, I have an X1. I really like my X1 with the AMS. I wouldn't buy one. Personally, I would not have bought that machine ever. The fact that my P1 collects dust in the basement is kind of testament to that. Now, I have the machine, I'm gonna use it. I'm using it to kill off a bunch of spools of filament right now. It is a good machine. It's just, I personally wouldn't have bought one for my use case. Simple as that. But Bamboo, I could do a whole little talk about marketing and how Prusa shit the bed and how Bamboo's totally like smacking them in marketing right now. But the fact that Bamboo is shotgunning their printers out there to everyone, and I mean everyone. How many people here are into FPV? How many FPV YouTubers have a Bamboo machine that was given to them? How many other tech adjacent YouTubers have a Bamboo machine now that were given to them? Like, I'm not saying people that do 3D printing. I'm saying people that just happen to do stuff related to tech, and Bamboo has given them a machine. A ton. It's called brand recognition. Bamboo is killing Prusa in brand recognition right now. As much as I like Prusa, don't get me wrong, I love Prusas, right? I hope to get an X1 or an XL someday, and I like my Mark 5 or Mark 4, but Prusa really dropped the ball because they just kind of went, well, everyone knows about us. Why do we need to advertise? And now it's kicking them in the butt. And in case you haven't noticed, Prusa's advertising now. I get ads for Prusas, and I get ads for Bamboo too. But like, actually, I'm lying. I don't get ads. I run an ad blocker. But you see ads for Prusas now. They're starting to realize they can't just like, hey, we're Prusa. Everyone knows about us. Why do we need to advertise? Because now, you know, Bamboo has moved in and it's kind of stomping on them. So the downside is they unfortunately can't beat them on cost because they're EU products. They can't undercut them like Bamboo can. They can't sell machines at a loss and let the government comp them the difference, right? That's kind of I don't know if Bamboo does it. I just know that's a common thing. From my experience working in the trade, that was a very common thing with a lot of our suppliers overseas. Like, apparently, from my understanding, the reason Bamboo region locks their printers is because they're like $200 cheaper in China because of the shipping. So the machines are even cheaper in China, and to prevent people from just buying a C can of them over there and shipping them back here for a profit, they region lock them. So that's why people with principles don't buy. The thing is, though, let's be honest, nobody gives a crap about principles. Like, we're preaching to the choir here. The vast majority of people don't give a crap about open source or rights or anything. They go, hey, I saw this video on the news, 3D printing's a thing. I kind of want to get into it. YouTube, 3D printer to buy. Oh, A1? Okay, that looks cool. I'll just buy it. Nobody does any research about, oh, what is this company's stance on open source? It's like, what printer was it? I got a printer a couple years ago, and apparently there was a big hubbub because their slicer used Cura and didn't credit the source. The average person has no idea what the hell that is. Like, we're preaching to our choir here, and we're having, like, this is an echo chamber right now. We are not the audience. There's, 374 people here, right? Bamboo sells that many printers in a day. Prusa sells that many printers in a day. Easily. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, it's nice to preach to the choir and be like, hey, yeah, open source and all that. But let's be honest. I like open source. I'm on the Voron team. We are the worst company in the world because we give everything away for free, including designs, CAD, everything. But the average person doesn't give a crap. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Okay, but let's be more honest and give away some filament. So who wants to win a spool of filament? If you said me, everyone put me in chat because I know you want to win. So let me copy that out. If you did not enter, you will have another chance tomorrow night. What are we doing tomorrow night on stream? That's a good question. We'll figure it out. We'll see how I'm feeling. Because I do need to stop printing this stuff so I can print stuff for a Nerf gun. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll do the Mark III versus Mark IV race or something. We'll have fun tomorrow. Okay. Okay, now I need you to all stop spamming me. Okay? Because what I need you to do is I'm going to need a number. And I'm going to need a number between 25 and 1. So I need a number between 1 and 25. Greg, you put a number down too early, so I'm not going to count your number. Adrian, 5. That works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's going to be right here. It's going to be this person. It's going to be that person. Do you see him? Round and round she goes. Where it stops, it's going to be on the line. It's going to be on the line. It's going to be on the line. It's not shit. One day. One day. Chris Head. Congratulations, Chris. You have won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker. If you know what the answer to the skill question is, which you did. So you will get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament from Polymaker. So congratulations. So we're going to end the stream there. I'm going to figure out some food for the fam. I'm going to eat gruel because it doesn't matter what I make. That's all I'm going to taste. So we're gonna call it there. I'll post pictures. I posted pictures of this on the Discord. I'll post them on Twitter too and whatnot. And then also, again, if you are a YouTube member or Patreon supporter, check out the Discord, because in the Only Bet You Yacht Club channel, I posted links to tomorrow's video so you can watch it early. Also, I'm gonna rebrand the channel by the end of the year. I think we're rebranding, because I'm realizing Nero 3D is kind of not a great name for a channel. It's an okay name for me. I've been using it since like 1998 when I signed up for StarCraft for BattleNet. But nope, not Benchies. I don't want to be strictly 3D printing. So I think we're going to be rebranding the channel by the end of the year at some point. We'll see how it goes. Talk about it later. Anyways, I'm going to end it there. Shout out to Polymaker for the spool filament we gave out this stream and every stream. Link for them and more in the description. Affiliate links don't cost you anything extra. Go a long way in supporting the channel. If you want the files for this, they are linked on the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, join the Discord. And for those that donated to the channel, became members of the channel, or gifted memberships to others, there were a bunch of you this stream for some reason. I thank you. I would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create. Without your continued support, you make it all possible. What about Made with Layers? Too many channels have layers in their name. I'm just gonna say that. I like Tom's name, but too many people have layers as their channel name. It's like 3D printing. There's a reason I got rid of 3DP in my channel name, and then I went to Nero 3D. But then it's like I explained, oh hey, I'm Nero 3D, and no one, that doesn't tell you what kind of channel I am. Okay, I'm not Mr. Beast. I don't have that kind of brand recognition just to go off the name. It doesn't work that way. Okay, we're calling it there. I'm gonna go make food, and then I'm gonna probably pass out because that's what I do now. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Be safe out there. I don't know. Goodbye.